Welcome back to Data Cloud Now. I'm currently in Cannes, where I'm delighted to be joined by David Fisher, Industry Principal, Media, Entertainment, and Advertising at Snowflake, along with Lisa Hopkins, Global Partner Industry Lead for Advertising and Marketing Segment at AWS. Such a pleasure to have you both on the show here today.
Nice to be here.
Pleasure to be here.
Yes.
Great to have Snowflake and AWS back on DCN. Let's start off with a big picture view on the media and entertainment industry. As you look out at your collective partners and customers, what's top of mind for them, and how are you both working together to give them the competitive edge? David, let's start with you.
Wow, I mean, they're doing so much here, and they're trying to find out the best ways to do it. I mean, the topics here are vast, but a lot of organizations are trying to work out how to build the best view of their audience, whether they're in advertising sales, or the best view of their audience and consumer experience if they're in marketing. They're trying to build out user graphs. They're increasingly trying to think about AI. I mean, AI is in many conversations. And they're talking about data activation. They're trying to get data from areas like Snowflake, cloud infrastructure, AWS, and they're trying to utilize that data, make the most of that data and drive their businesses. And that's either about revenue, it's customer experience, or it's acquisition of new customers. So a lot.
Thank you, David. Lisa, would love your perspective as well.
Yeah, so I agree with everything that you said, David, in the respect of we're increasingly seeing that customer data is the most important asset that a company has. And so as such, we want to make sure that as partners, we're providing our customers with the data governance and security that they recognize that they need in order to have the best first-party experience with their customers. And so collaborating with Snowflake on things like Snowflake AI Data Cloud and being able to offer a very secure environment to our customers is a great partnership that we have and something that our customers are recognizing, and allow the customers in this space to be very agile and be able to make business decisions to drive their customer satisfaction.
Thank you, Lisa. Let's dive into the details. Top of mind for marketers is the elimination of third-party cookies. With this step change, what advice would you like to give to the audience watching on how to adapt to this new era, and how will a robust data strategy really be the key differentiator? Lisa, let's start with you.
Yeah, this is a transformation for marketers to have to deprecate their third-party cookies, and so them being having a customer-first strategy that leverages their consent management is key. I mean, and that's really the advice that we're giving marketers in this space is how do you go about putting that strategy in place, have the right data governance so that your customers are secure in how you are reaching out for consent, how you are helping them, how you're being transparent in doing so. And so I think being upfront in that strategy allows your customers then to be loyal and to have peace of mind on what you're doing with their customer information.
Thank you for those insights, David, from your seat.
Well, I think interestingly, there are chief data officers in Cannes and there are chief technology officers in Cannes, and I don't think that was always the case. And I think that's because data is in every meeting at the moment. It's in every conversation, and that's because of this deprecation of cookies and an acceptance and an understanding that a data infrastructure and first-party data will be pivotal, crucial to future success. So a lot of conversations about data infrastructure, customer 360, customer intelligence platform, and then activating that data. But then it's privacy, it's governance, and it's being able to take that data and utilize it in as many environments as possible. But I think privacy at the heart of it, and understanding, the relationship you have with your customer and future customers or your consumers of your media, and making sure that relationship is understood, that there is a value exchange, but fundamentally it is first-party data, behavioral, contextual, semantic, that is driving this, and that's in every conversation.
Thank you, David. I'm so glad you mentioned Cannes. Very much the biggest names across media and entertainment are here in the south of France. From both of your perspectives, what is your primary focus while you're here, and why are you both so bullish on data transformation within this arena? David, let's start with you.
I mean, I think transformation is a great word for what these organizations are going through, right? I've worked in media businesses before Snowflake, and everyone has, had some burning platform issues, some transformation it's going through. And this is the same for everyone here, right? And I think the really exciting thing for us is so much of this is driven by data collaboration between different organizations. And whether that's across cloud infrastructure, the businesses themselves, ad tech, martech, the advertisers, the agencies, it's all data collaboration. Loving how much conversation is happening about organizations that different entities want to connect to. And fundamentally, that ecosystem of connections is, we want to be the utility, the connective tissue between these organizations. So that collaboration layer, that data mobilization, that's super interesting to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say just about every conversation that I've had so far with customers and partners here at Cannes, the main topic is data. So whether it's data security, data mobilization, data activation, everything has been about that first-party data and how we collaborate. And again, I brought this up earlier, our collaboration with Snowflake is very important in the fact that we're providing these really secure environments for our customers that are going through this data transformation, and no matter where they are on their journey and doing so too.
Great to hear. It wouldn't be breaking news if we didn't discuss the topic of the hour, and that's very much AI and the impact it will have across the broader media and advertising landscape. How do you see this technology evolving over the year to come? Lisa, I'd love your thoughts.
Yeah, it's interesting. The conversations that we've had with our customers and prospects around generative AI have very much evolved in a year. Many of our customers were just doing maybe leveraging generative AI for ad copy, or maybe just a handful of personalized images. And we really started to see that evolve into full-blown personalization strategies and how you're leveraging generative AI to really get that business impact and have a very collaborative way with which to leverage that customer data to give the best experience for your customer wherever they are and whatever environment they're in.
Thank you, Lisa. And David?
I think the great thing about Cannes this year and AI is that the work that AWS are doing, the work that Snowflake are doing, the work we're doing together is that AI is deployable now for every organization, everyone who's here at Cannes. So, they don't have to model their own LLMs. That's happened somewhere else, right? So now it's about how do you deploy it? What's the business use case? And I think the really interesting piece for us is making that easy, working with organizations so they can understand the use cases, analyze the impact, but fundamentally get some of this tech deployed. And we're seeing it already in audience suggestion, channel suggestion, optimization, attribution. So, I mean, where this will be in a year's time, anyone's guess, because it's, as you say, topic du jour and growing.
Looking forward to seeing what the next 12 months look like. Thank you so much for joining. Such a pleasure having AWS and Snowflake back on Data Cloud Now.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. We'll see you soon.